Hi everybody, Kelly here from the Modern Day Tarot. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. All the information on how to book a reading with me is down below this video in the information section. All my other information for my social media pages are all down there below as well. All right, let's get started with your reading. Hey Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Welcome to your August 2019 monthly reading. Okay guys, I pulled 5 cards and 1 oracle card in your spread for this month. And right off the cuff, your main energy this month, we have the Tower. And honestly, before I even get going, I'm going to pull a clarifier for the Tower as well as the Star, because you have 2 major arcanas. And for those of you that don't know what the Tower represents, this is a major life change that just recently took place, or possibly, I do feel like this has already taken place. And you're dealing with the repercussions of this situation. And it came in and it turned your world upside down. And you're dealing with it this month. Now, the thing with the Tower card, regardless of whatever it was and how upsetting it may be or may have been for you, and how upset you are still, feeling about this. When the Tower comes in and this sort of thing just shocks our foundation and rocks our world. And I know a lot of you don't like to hear this, but the truth is this was meant to happen. This doesn't happen unless it was actually meant to be. And I say this because, whether we realize it or not, we don't evolve and grow without major changes going on in our lives. Even, whether we lost a job, lost a loved one. I mean, these are some pretty tragic things that can happen that just shake us all up. But this can even be something as small as maybe, you went for a certain job and you didn't get it and you're just really upset over it. So you're still in the same position that you were in before. But this has changed your life. It's really, really important, Gemini, for you to understand that as painful as this may feel, or whatever is going on, and it's gonna vary for all of you because there's a lot of you out there watching it. This is a time for you to not dwell on, what actually took place, but to celebrate, if you can, the time that you had with that situation, or if this is a loss of a loved one, to celebrate, because the underlying reason for this, we have the 9 of Cups. 9s are about endings on an emotional level. But if you see here, he has a smile on his face and he has all these cups around him because he's actually celebrating with other people about how he enjoyed that part of his life. And he's looking back at all the things that he accomplished, all the things that he did, all that, whether this was with a person or something that he was working towards. He created everything in that situation that he wanted to, and he is celebrating that time in that moment. But now it's time to move forward. This doesn't mean that, okay, I can be all happy. For some of you, that's the case. Even though this may have felt like a major downer at the time, ultimately, it is in your, favor. You will end up feeling like, I'm glad it didn't work out. But for others of you where this was a major loss, just know that the time that you had Celebrate what is still there and the memories that you have, okay? Because as we go forward with your reading here, how to work with this Tower is the Star, okay? That's the Star. And this is the card that comes right after when we have such a horrific situation happen to us, and then we're left with all the rubble and, you know, all the debris around us. The Star comes in to reassure us that all hope is not lost. You still need to have faith that everything is going to be all right, and that what has happened was meant to be. It's in your higher good and higher good of all those that were involved. And I know that's difficult to hear. Like I said, if this has anything to do with the loss of someone. But know that, and I can say this because I lost, you know, my father over 20 years ago. And to this day, I still talk to him and he talks to me. But at the time that it happened, it was the Tower for me and my family. But now, as time has gone on, every time we get together and have a family, we celebrate the fun times and the memories that we had with my father. And we know that not all, you know, faith and hope is lost, because we have grown since then. But we will never forget. Now, for others of you, this is a situation that you should have never been in, and divine intervention stepped in and took hold and said, nope, that's not right for you, because your wishes are going to be fulfilled in a different way. Just have faith that it's going to come through. I'm going to get a clarifier here for this Tower, because it, like I said, with such strong energies in these two major arcanas, it's going to resonate different for all of you out there. And this month, the first part of the month, the Sun, Venus, Mars, and Mercury, they're all in your third house of communication. Venus is all about what you love to talk about. Mars is putting action into your communication. You know, Mercury, that's your ruling planet, Gemini. So it's your thoughts, it's your ideas. And with the Sun there, it's shining a nice, big, bright light on everything that you want to do, things that you love, and what you want to communicate about. And then as you move forward in the month, these same planets then move into Virgo, which is all about your fourth house, which is your home life, past, present, and future. Okay? So bear that in mind, Gemini. All right, let's get a clarifier here for this Tower card. What's happening with this Tower? Why is this Tower coming up? What's going on with the Tower? What's happening here? Why is this Tower coming up for Gemini? Okay. All right. Page of Swords. Swords is an air sign. It's air energy, which is you guys. It's Gemini. It could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And pages often represent a younger person. So this could be a son, a daughter, a niece, a nephew. It could be someone that just has a younger type of energy. Okay? This is also representative of, in many ways, like the Ace of Swords, where it's an opportunity to learn how to communicate in a new way. So for some of you, this is about a younger person, an air sign person that you have gone through a Tower moment with. And you'll know depending on your situation. I don't even have to guess. You'll know, because this is some pretty strong energy. For others of you, this is happening in order to force you to learn how to communicate in a new way, and learning a new way of thinking, a new way of being. And let's face it, when the Tower happens and creates a major change in our life, heck yeah, our line of thinking is going to change. And with all these energies, these planets in your house of communication, absolutely. And for others of you, if you have lost a loved one that's younger, there may be an opportunity for you learning how to communicate with them on the other side. So think about that, Gemini. It's going to resonate different for each one of you. And I can't help but feel, and I gotta say this, I feel like you didn't lose this person. Your relationship with them, if this is a person, if that's how it applies to you, you didn't lose them. Your relationship just changed. And you're going to learn to communicate with them in a different way, if that makes sense. If this is someone that, your relationship with them radically altered, okay? Try not to have sorrowful feelings about it. Keep faith, because this is divine intervention coming in, telling you that's what the star is. Be strong, have faith. Everything is going to be all right. Not all is lost. Everything is going to be all right. Celebrate what you had with them, and that you still can always talk to that person if this is how it resonates with you. If this is another type of loss, it's an opportunity for you to learn how to communicate and do whatever it is that you're looking to try to do in a different way, and a whole different level. As we go forward with your reading, what's blocking you this month? Four of Cups. Cups energy is all about our emotions. And the Four of Cups is, in many ways, it makes me think of the major arcana, the Hermit, where it gives you an opportunity to sit down and really think about your emotions. Because if you see here in the illustration, this guy here, he's looking up at this one cup. He's not even looking at these three cups down here that he has. And these all represent opportunities and emotions. And he's looking up here. And because it's right underneath the Tower, I can't help but think, okay, are you still dwelling? Are your emotions still dwelling on this loss, on this major change? And you're not really putting any focus on all of these other opportunities down here. Now, how to unblock yourself. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, once again, is the number 9. So it represents coming to the ending of something and making way for a new beginning. And with this being Pentacles, it's earth energy. It's very grounded. It's a very independent. It's a financially strong, independent energy. So whatever it was that you were trying to achieve with this Tower card, just know that this was meant to be. It had to go this way. And not all is lost. More wishes are going to come true for you. There's more wishes down the road. Life has not stopped. Have faith. Once again, these two coincide. Nine of Cups, also, it's the ending of one way, celebrating what you've accomplished and moving forward in a whole new way to create new memories. And same with the Star. It's the wish card. What do you wish for? And right underneath this is the Nine of Pentacles. So that's financial abundance. It's financial stability. It's wishes coming true on a financial level. You've created stability and, you know, that financial structure for yourself and those around you. But you can't dwell on what's happened here. And as I add up all these cards, with the exception of the ace, or I'm sorry, the page of swords, it comes up to the number 10. And in terms of numerology, from 1 to 10, each number has a vibration, and you add all of these numbers up, we get the number 10, which is endings and beginnings simultaneously. The number 9 is coming to an end. Once you get to the number 10, it is a completion. You have completed one cycle of your life, and you are getting ready to move forward in a whole new cycle, a whole new beginning. And although it may feel like you don't want to, or you're not ready to, or you don't think you can be happy again, you will be happy again. And you will have new memories and celebrations. Just don't allow yourself to get stuck here on the tower. I'm going to pull, for the wish card here, I'm going to pull a clarifier there too, to give you some more clarity on how to have hope and faith. This just popped out. King of Swords, imagine that. King of Swords is, all kings in the tarot, they have mastered their craft. In this particular reading, this is someone that you can go to, like a counselor, someone that can help you talk about whatever it is that happened here. That's because the King of Swords is, this can be someone that is very good at communicating and understanding other people's thoughts and feelings. So this could be a lawyer, this could be a doctor, this could be a therapist, but it's someone that has mastered the art of diplomacy and communication and understanding the intellect and the mind. Okay? So, for some of you where this is concerned, you need to speak to someone that can help you get past this tower so that you don't miss opportunities for new emotional celebrations. And that what's happened here was meant to be. And if this does have to do with the loss of someone, they're not gone. Your relationship with them only changed. Because I'm here to tell you, if you think that they don't hear you on the other side, they do. And I feel that for those this resonates with, and this can be even going to someone that can help you learn to communicate. Okay? Because here we have the page, and then we have the king. The page, you know, this king started out as a page. So for those of you, this is, you know, learning how to talk about, bottom line is learning how to talk about this. And with someone that can help you do that. All right? Now the oracle card that I pulled for you is crystal clear intentions. All right? Clarity. Clarity in thought and communication. Clarity in mind. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So, focusing on new memories, faith, and your hopes and your wishes. All that you've accomplished up to this point. Not focusing on the path. And talking with someone that can help you do that. Now, I'm going to get a little bit more information on this particular card. Okay, after praying for guidance Be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. Know that, along with everyone else, you deserve the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You stake your claim on your share of the inheritance by forming a clear mental picture of your desires. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experience the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desires. Don't worry how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the Creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Simply follow your inner guidance to take steps to co-create this divine desire and allow yourself to receive good as it comes your way. So there you go, guys. I hope this reading was of help to you, Gemini, and I hope you guys have a good month of August. So take care and God bless.